I don't know if you can tell there, but the weather is not going to cooperate today for any fishing. We did get out and throw around a little bit today, and well, nothing. I got nothing to bite, not even a nibble. Nothing. But what we're going to do today is we're going to tell you a story.
Great time.
My buddy Stanley Orchard asked me this a couple weeks ago, and he put it over on Twitter, and he asked what my craziest fishing story was, what the craziest experience fishing I had. And mine is probably, I once flagged down a boat in my underwear.
Put on some pants and...
Nothing but my underwear. Yep. In my drawers. Flagged down 2 guys in a boat in my drawers. You see, what had happened was, boy, you always know you're about to hear something stupid when somebody leads with that, don't you? What had happened was, I was 21 years of age. I just turned 21 years of age. And I was working and living, whatever the hell living is. I was living. I was working and living in Lebanon, Tennessee. I was working night shift there in a printing press that made like FedEx envelopes, things like that. I believe the name of the place was Rock 10. But it was late February, early March. Coffee, am I right? Well, it was late February and early March, and I had befriended a young guy there named Sam. He was working night shift there with me. I wasn't from the area, Sam was, and we got to talking and found out we both fished. Well, I was a bass, crappie, panfish guy at the time, but Sam was a trout fisherman. Now, I'd never been trout fishing before. True story. I was 21 years of age before I ever fished for a trout. Well, I'd never been trout fishing before. So we got to talking, and he said, hey, tomorrow's one of our days off, start of our 3-day weekend. You want to go trout fishing? I said, well, yeah. Hell, I'd be interested. And he said, well, you need a pair of waders. You got a pair? No, I don't. I ain't got no waders. I ain't ever done no, you know, I've waded, but shorts and tennis shoes. He goes, well, I got an extra pair. He's like, you're a little taller than me, but we're about the same size around the waist. I was skinny back then. I knew, I swear to God, I was skinny once. We went out drinking that night. Came home the next day, and we were a little hungover. But still, we went out. He came over the next day. I hopped in his car. Away we went. I threw a pair of old tennis shoes I didn't care anything about to wear. You know, put the wader feet in, as he instructed me to do, so that's what I did. So we put them in, and away we go, and we head off to the river and do some trout fishing. Now, I ain't got a clue if trout were even in season. We are in a river, bank, river, island, river, bank. So the river splits up, and it's pretty wide between the bank we parked at and where we walked out to that island. Well, we walked out to this side of that island, and we're throwing around that point, some spinners around that point, and catching fish. Not a lot. We caught 3 between the 2 of us that day, but we had caught some fish. The 3 fish we had caught, we had kept. We hooked them on a stringer there off our belt loop. They were splashing around a little bit. Every now and then I get some water splashed on me from them fish. They weren't happy about it. Well, keep fishing, don't think anything of it, and all of a sudden I'm getting a little wet right here at the edge of my wader. And I think, oh man, did I step back too far or have fish splash me again? So I step back toward the bank. Make another cast. I get a little wet right here at the edge of my wader. What the heck? I step toward the bank. That island bank there. I get a little wet right here just above my waders. Oh, what the heck? Something's going on here. I look at Sam and I said, man, is this water getting deeper? I said, I know this sounds crazy, but I swear this river's getting deeper. Sam looks at me, he says, why? What time is it? Oh, it's about 5 after 9 a.m. We've been fishing about 3 hours. He's like, oh, crap. Well, what do you mean, oh, crap? He said, well, dude, this is a TVA river. I said, what? The TVA river, man. They let the water go upstream. Like, I didn't hear no siren, did you? No. I said, well, I bet they did, because this water sure enough getting deeper. And before I know it, water was getting really deeper. And the water was way above my waders. Going into my waders now. And it was starting to get scary. So we turned around there toward the bank where we were parked. And the water's going like this. And the river's even wider than it was before. I look at Sam and said, man, we ain't getting across that river right now. So we'll both drown trying. We got a much lesser distance between here and that island, Mayfred Island. So we Mayfred Island. And we Mayfred Island. And we get to it, but I'll tell you, barely. It might be the closest to dying I've ever come. I know that sounds dramatic, but that might be true. That might be the closest to death I've ever came. My waders are full of water, and so are Sam's, and he's a little shorter than me, so last few feet there before we get to that island, I reach back and pull him in front of me, because he's just kind of bobbing at the point. He can't touch bottom anywhere. I barely can. I can touch a rock here and there and kind of push myself toward the bank. I'm heavy. Trying to keeping myself afloat. And so I kind of get him onto the bank, and I kind of jump out of that water on the bank myself, and I just land there. Finally look at Sam and say, hey man, you all right? And he goes, yeah dude, I'm pretty tired. And I'm cold. I notice our teeth are chattering. Excuse me. Our teeth are chattering. Color's going out of his face. I said, man, we gotta get up. We gotta get out. We gotta get up from here. We gotta get higher ground, and we gotta get out of these waders. This cold water. This cold water could screw us again. Get up out of there, and this island's a little bit higher than you would think. We get up on higher ground, and it kind of levels off. There's trees and everything on the island, thankfully. So I start taking the squaw wood. That's what we call the wood in the tree tops that you can reach. Squaw wood. The higher, the drier. I start taking the squaw wood down. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, if you were just in the water, what are you gonna build a fire with? Which answers another question that was asked in a video I saw not too long ago. See, another thing that saved me, ironically, was something if I'd have kept doing would probably eventually kill me. I was a smoker at the time. Sam was too. Partiers back then. I was 21. We were partiers back then. But you know, there's a waterproof pocket in them waders right here in your chest. So I had a pack of cigarettes and a cigarette lighter in there. I smoked Marlboro Lights at the time, and I smoked the box. And the box, you know, they flip over. And I ripped that cardboard flap off there. Ripped that cardboard flap off, and I gathered up my little kindling sticks and lit that cardboard flap on fire, and got the kindling sticks to going, and got some of the bigger sticks to going, and just piled up as much of that as I could and got a fire going. Took my waders off. We took our waders off, threw them across the tree there. Tree limb. Well, it was a down tree. Limb was sticking out like that. We threw it across there, and my pants were soaked to the bone, making me cold. Took my jeans off. And took my shirt off, get my shirt tail to dry. I was a guy, I had on boxers. Me standing there in my boxers, I hear burn. Dude, I think that's a boat. Sam goes, yeah, I think it is. Man, we're in our underwear. I said, yeah, but I don't know if another one's coming, buddy, and I don't know. I don't want to be here all night. Well, I walked over to the bank in my drawer tail, waved the boat. Hey! Hey! Guy looked up and he did a... But he came over to the island. Y'all get stuck on this island when they let the water go upstream? I guess, yes, sir, I believe we did. He's like, well, you're not the first people I picked up on this island. Oh, really? He goes, no, it's happened a couple of times. We live up the river a little bit. Thought I'd head down, scout out some fishing spots. Well, I appreciate you stopping. Any way you could take us back to our vehicle? He's like, yeah. Like I said, it's not the first time. It's the first time I've ever picked up anybody in their underwear, though. Alright, well, I've got my pants and my shirt over here.
Put on some pants.
I think I'll go put them on if you don't mind waiting. He goes, I'd appreciate it, actually. So I put my pants on. They were still damp. Shirt was dry, hanging over the fire. We doused that fire, stomped it out, and grabbed the waders, carried them in our hand. We walked and got on the guy's boat platform, sat there on the floor, and he took us back. But there for a minute, it got pretty scary, and it got pretty crazy. I didn't know if I was going to make it to shore. I thought the river was about to take me away for a little while. So that's the scariest and craziest fishing story I've got. Oh, to answer a question I've seen in other videos, what's the best way to start a fire? Lighter. You want to survive? Carry a lighter. I quit smoking 17 years ago when my wife got pregnant with our first son. Haven't touched one since. Still carry a lighter. I know a lot of us outdoor guys, we get these magnesium striker ferro rods or whatever and try to make a fire that way, and they will work eventually. But if you're cold and desperate and need to warm up quick, probably not going to get started with a striker rod. Just carry a lighter. Luckily enough, mine was waterproof in that pocket. So we got a fire going pretty easy. And what's my craziest fishing story? Having to flag down a boat to save my rear end in my underwear. Well, that's what I got. What's your craziest fishing story? Comment below. Share it with us. We'd love to hear it. Hey guys, I'm Kelly. Thanks for watching Blue Collar Fishing. If this is your first time here, we appreciate it if you click that subscribe button. If you like these videos, go ahead and smash the thumbs up on your way out. We really appreciate that to help our channel grow. Leave a comment in the comment box below on what your craziest fishing story is. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Tight lines, everybody. See you next time.